You know what I don't like? I don't like feeling like every opinion I hear on TV is bought and paid for. I feel like everyone saying an opinion has somebody's money behind it. I don't know what anybody thinks about stuff anymore. And I don't like when people drive their opinions down my throat without pulling my hair. I don't like when people feel like they have to force their opinion on me, and then if I don't think what their opinion is, they're like, also then fuck you. Chill out. I like people who tell me what they think and it doesn't feel like an ad for something else. Also, this video is sponsored by Flangers. Come on down to Flangers, where it's the flavor that sucks you off. I feel like a lot of people's opinions start and end by somebody coming up to them and being like, here's money to take care of you and your family, and y'all don't need to worry about anything else ever again. Now just do whatever the fuck I want. And I get it. Money is everything. You ever hear that song? And unfortunately, we can't do Jack Astor about it, but we can choose who we listen to, can't we? I'm not saying you have to choose to listen to me. I'm not included in this conversation. I'm just making a video. Speaking of people who are bought and paid for, how do we feel about that Kash Patel guy? He is the leader of the FBI, and I feel like we shouldn't know that. I don't want to know who the leader of the FBI is. I just want them to do FBI shit. He got in there and he forced a bunch of people out that were doing work for a long time and seems to be only interested in things the president wants him to be really interested in, which maybe leaves huge gaps in other things that they should be paying attention to. This article was written in the Atlantic, I think, by a lady who I don't know, who alleged that he is drinking on the job all the time and the FBI needed to break into his fucking house because he wouldn't answer his pager, maybe? I don't know what kind of tech they have over there. And then he got mad, and now sources are saying that FBI investigated the woman who wrote the unflattering article. Uh-oh, no good. Why is the FBI investigating the journalist? Is it because she stole Nancy Guthrie's mom? Or because she wrote an article for the Atlantic? I just feel like there's other stuff going on. And then we should pay attention to the most important of it. I don't know much about Kash Patel other than what I see about him on the internet. And I'm not going to read his book because I can't. But I will say he reminds me of the college friend you just leave places. I can see Kash Patel coming over and be like, you got Rock Band? And then he takes off his pants, he stays for a week. Here's another thing. Tucker Carlson and a bunch of other people who got Trump elected are sorry. And here's where it gets tough. They knew what they were doing. They got the money. Here's what happens when you support a con man, or con person. They keep you around close until you aren't worth shit to them, and then you aren't worth shit. That's what happens. Doesn't matter who the con man is or doesn't matter who they is. They keep you around until you're done, and then you're done. And here's what's difficult. The country is never gonna heal. I know. Okay, if somebody fucked up real bad and then is humbling themselves to come out and apologize for that, even if the damage is absolutely done, you can go at them and be like, fuck you forever, and I'll never trust anything you say again, and that's fine. Personally, you could fuck these people into oblivion, but that's how we get extremists in the first place. They feel like they got nowhere to go, and then some dark corner opens up their arms to them, and as a human being, they just want to be accepted by something, and they're like, oh, this group gets it. I subscribe to whatever this group is down with because they're the only ones, seemingly, who accept me as a person. So, you don't have to accept apologies. Just know that if you don't, and no one does, they're just gonna find another group of under the cabinet people. Dust bunnies. Have I been talking to this fucking thing upside down the whole time? Tim Cook is stepping down as the CEO of Apple, and some other guy's in there. Hey, who gives a fuck? I know that people have to pay attention, but fucking Steve Jobs is dead. Here's the sad reality of it. And this is my opinion, so don't suck me off about this. Steve Jobs, the innovator guy, is dead. And then Tim Cook was in there, and Tim Cook's name could have been Beat Bop McGillicuddy, and I would never know. And now new guy is in there, and I'll never know. Make sure the expensive shit works. I spent too much of my shit on your shit. I use it every day. Make it work. Like if you were to explain this video to somebody else, you'd be like, you know that guy with the beard and the hat? Do you know that guy? And they'll be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Because I'm a cog in the machine, bitch. Anyway, good morning.